teacher and classmate. This time we will about Ecuadorian gastronomy, but before that we can say that Ecuador is one of the Latin America jewels and is recognized as one of the most diverse places in the world. We can, we can find all kinds of landscape, a rich culture of its own, and beautiful cities. And Tom recall that Ecuador has four cities declared World Heritage: Historic Center of Santa Ana de los Ríos, City of the Quito, Galapagos Island, Sangay National Park. Ecuador gastronomy has many points in common with the other Latin American cuisine and specialties. Because of the diversity of landscape products and cuisine of each region of the country, we find over a mind of ocean. If it is difficult to choose a single typical dish that of Ecuador, you will notice you getting for your flight to Quito, for example, when you go through its street and markets and find which variety of tastes from all over the countries. If we were to sum of the taste of the Ecuador table in a very popular dish, this would be the porky fry. Actual is the typical dish of the Sierra del Ecuador region, which is traditionally consumed as the main meal of the day-to-day we can find in throughout the country. This dish is a clear example of cultural. From the Spanish culinary traditional takes the basis of pork. To this is added the indigenous culinary heritage, and this food will not be the same without its local companions: mote, variety of white corn, red banana, potatoes, pickle, tomatoes, and onion mixed around with the lemon and other products, and roasted corn. The fry is a dish that takes several hours to prepare. Add a lower mercy the cooked meat in small cubes next to the spice and the slowly cooking a pile or casserola of iron. In addition, the abundant garnish is prepared the parallel taking care of the cooking times of each product. Usually the fry is separated from small or medium patches, a variety of local cheese with a sweet touch and not with the yapingachos, potatoes, tortillas with eggs, or the popular mote with pork, fried pork. An elaborate and patent process that results in one of the typical Ecuadorian dishes that you must try during the trip.
Yes.
Now the ingredient used for the preparation is 2 bananas, 2 onions, 4 air-fried garlic cloves, 1 kilogram of the pork rib on loin, salt and pepper, a corn, 2 potatoes, and 2 tomatoes.
Yes.
And for preparation, the following steps are performed. First, you begin by cutting the pork into small pieces that we have previously seasoned with salt to taste, and also prepared in the desert a few hours before. Then, in a pile or pan already hot, we deposited the piece of a pig and the garlic cut. This container must have enough to cover all its content. The next step is to cook the meat over high heat until the water evaporates. It is recommended to monitor this cooking and to remove infrequently. When this happens, it will the time to lower temperature and proceed to fry the pig in its tongue fat, which will extend for about 30 minutes. Before the meat begins to brown, it is appropriate to add the two onions we chopped. We can also use to brown the ripe banana, sliced and nuggeted. After draining the part in the ripe of the will be ready. We just need to serve to united in with the rest of the ingredients that we mentioned previously. And to finish, here you can observe the typical dish of the Ecuadorian Sierra, and of course in the presentation cannot miss the unexpected ají ecuadorian, very spicy and rich and elastic beer.